Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Good morning, everybody. How are you? Hello. Wake up, please. Did you have another class before mine? No? So probably you are in your pajamas.
Hi, miss.
Hello, Abel. How are you?
I am fine.
You're fine,
I
yes?
end, yes, I end all the tests. I I am more less stressed
How many tests did you have this week?
this week. 4.
4 tests. Oh my gosh. And did you have good grades or you don't know yet?
I didn't have the grades, but I think that it's okay.
Okay. So you have a good feeling about your tests.
Yes.
Okay, good guys. Okay, so we are going to start working today with unit number 4, yes? So you need your handouts, please, because we are going to start talking about lying, yes? Lying, it's unit 4. Yes? So please, everybody, your handouts. Unit 4, lying, please. It says here, unit 4, lying. He who is caught in a lie is not believed when he tells the truth. What do you think about that proverb? It's a proverb. He who is caught in a lie, I am reading here this proverb. He who is caught in a lie is not believed when he tells the truth. What do you think about this, Sebastian?
That it is true when someone, it depends on the person. If he's a good liar, then you don't quote him, but if he starts speaking of something that you know is not true, and he tells that it's true, then you know that he's lying.
Yes, that's right. So there are some short tales, you know, about I think it's a little boy or a little girl that says, you know, in the country he's like a sheep taker. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to remember this story. And it's about a boy that says that the wolf is coming, and then, you know, all the town tries to help him, and then, you know, it was a lie, and then the second time it was a lie. Oh, the wolf is coming, and the third time it was true, and nobody believed him. So all the sheep died, and I don't know what happened to that boy, but he was a liar. Do you know that story, Sebastian, about a wolf? You know, the wolf is coming, and then, you know, the people in town try to help him, and that's not true. And then again and again, and then when it is really, really true, nobody believes him, and there's a terrible consequence. Yes?
I have heard of it.
No, you haven't heard? Okay, now you heard about it. Okay, so we are here, Ignacio, everybody, all the students that are entering the class. We read a proverb. It says, he who is caught in a lie is not believed when he tells the truth. Do you agree, Ignacio, with this proverb? It's a proverb. Proverb. Yes, this is a proverb.
In what page is that?
We are beginning working with unit number 4, lying. And this is page 19, yes, in the handout.
Oh, yeah. He who is caught in a lie is not believed when he tells the truth.
When he tells the truth. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, the most of the time the people think like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe in another and someone that lies sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Is there a synonym for the word lie? Is there a synonym for the word lie? A synonym? Untruth. Untruth is a synonym, yes, for the word lie. And also you can say falsehood. Falsehood. They are synonyms for the word lie. Okay, guys, let's see. Here we have some questions in this handout. Why do people lie? Question letter A. Why do people lie? Camilo Galarce.
I think the people lie for convenience. Convenience.
Convenience? You mean convenience?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
For example, in interviews work, they lie for increasing chances for getting job.
Okay, so you think that people lie when they want to get a job, in a job interview? Probably,
Yeah.
probably, yes. Okay, here in student B, Hans, can you read number 1? People often say.
I'm sorry, I don't have the handout open.
Okay, who has the handout open? Martin Cruz?
Yes, Miss. Sorry, what?
We are talking here, you know, about. I want you to read student B, number 1, please.
Okay.
Can you read? Just read what it says
People
there.
say it's do you hear me?
It says people often say it's easy, yes?
Okay, sorry. I was reading and you don't hear me. You didn't hear me. So people
No,
say it's easy to tell when politicians. Do you agree with this?
Yes. People often say it's easy to tell when politicians lie. They move their lips. Do you agree with this? Do you understand this?
Yes, yes, I understand.
Why?
It's like a stereotype that all the politicians are lying all the day and all days. So it's like a vision of the people that don't have the beliefs, the beliefs to the politicians. I mean, you see that all the politicians lie and don't say
okay,
politicians.
Yes,
For me.
And something else is that they say that politicians are lazy. So if you're lazy, you don't move anything from your body, but when they lie, they move their lips. So that's another explanation for this, okay?
Okay.
Okay, question number 2. Is it okay to tell lies?
Miss, I have already my handout open.
Okay, Hans, so answer number 2. Is it okay to tell lies, in your opinion? And answer number 3 too. How often do you lie?
Okay, so the first question you asked me,
Two
I
and
will say,
three. 2 and 3.
okay. The second question, it depends. I think there are two types of lies. There's like lies that really don't matter at all to lie to make them. Like, for example, if you say I will do that later. For example, like clean or do the laundry, and you don't do it just because you didn't work on the mood to do it. It's okay. I mean, it's not that bad. But there are another type of lies that involve people's feelings, for example, or more responsibility behind your acts. So that's like a little bit complicated. And the third question was, how often do I lie? Not sure, not sure. I mean, I probably lie, not a lot. I'm not a perfect person, but I probably lie. I'm really not sure. But I will say, I mean, I try to stay honest all the time. But I mean, contradictions are probably mostly common on my life. So.
Okay, you said a word, honesty. Yes, honesty. It's necessary. Yes, when you talk about lying, honesty is also connected with the word lying because it's the opposite. Yes. A person who lies. How do you call a person who lies?
Liar?
A liar. Yes. Okay.
Liar?
And did you see the movie?
Liar?
There's a movie with what's the name of this actor? Can you tell
Jim
me?
Carrey.
Jim
Liar,
Carrey.
liar.
Did you see that movie?
Yes, very good movie.
Did you like it?
Yes, a lot.
Is it funny?
It is.
It's really funny, right? Okay. Antonio Pararia, question number 2 in letter B. Do you think white lies are okay? White lies.
I don't know the meaning of white lights, but I think they're like
Okay, who can define a white lie? Jason, can you define a white lie?
It's a lie, like Santa Claus exists. Example.
So it's a positive lie, right?
Okay.
You normally say white lies when you don't want to hurt other people's feelings and when it's not harmful, right? You know the adjective harmful? A white light is not harmful. What is harmful, guys? Can you give me a synonym of harmful?
Like a pain?
Yes. Harmful is damaging. Harmful is damaging, yes? So white lies are not harmful. They are not damaging. They are intended not to hurt your feelings, okay? Okay, Ignacio Soto, question number 8 here, letter B. Have you ever cheated on or lied to a partner? What is cheated on? Have you ever cheated on or lied to a partner?
Cheated on is like date with another girl.
What is in this case, Sebastián Vargas, cheated on? Have you ever cheated on or lied to a partner? Well, lied to a partner is okay, but cheated on?
In Spanish, it would be like engañar a alguien.
Mm-hmm. Ignacio?
Yeah. I don't know. Cheating on, no. Because I think that we can talk every time, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I have another question, another vision of the love. A lot of people think that it's only a single partner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay, so
I talk with all my partners about that. If he doesn't agree, I think, okay, we are only
so you like communication. You prefer to communicate with other people, right? Instead of
Okay.
cheating. Cheat
Yeah.
is also, cheat is not only used for people, but it's also, you can cheat on tests. Yeah, that's copiar, you know, you can also say cheat on tests. Okay, so that's the topic that we are going to start talking today, yes? And I'm going to share computer sound and screen. And we are going to see here, you know, a video. Pamela Mayer, I want you to get the most important idea of this first video.
Okay, now I don't want to alarm anybody in this room, but it's just come to my attention that the person to your right is a liar. Also, the person to your left is a liar. Also, the person sitting in your very seats is a liar. We're all liars. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what the research says about why we're all liars, how you can become a lie spotter, and why you might want to go the extra mile and go from lie spotting to truth seeking, and ultimately to trust building.
Okay, one more time.
Okay, now I don't want to alarm anybody in this room, but it's just come to my attention that the person to your right is a liar. Also, the person to your left is a liar. Also, the person sitting in your very seats is a liar. We're all liars. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what the research says about why we're all liars, how you can become a lie spotter, and why you might want to go the extra mile and go from lie spotting to truth seeking, and ultimately to trust building.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what does she say? What does she say, Mariano?
She said that all the people are a liar.
Okay.
And she said that she will talk about why the people lie, or the reason why they lie.
Okay, so she says that we are all liars. Very good. Okay. Did you listen? Okay. Any other person that would like to say anything else about this first video?
She said a word that it was quite difficult to understand, but then I realized she said truth seeking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, truth seeking is to look for the truth. Yes? Anything else that you would like to say?
She mentioned a lie spotter.
Mm-hmm. Lie spotter. What is or who is a lie spotter?
Someone that can identify when another person is telling a lie.
Very good. Someone that can identify when another person is saying or telling a lie. Very good. Okay. She also says go the extra mile. Did you get that? Go the extra mile. I'm going, okay. I'm going to share screen again, and I want you to listen to this.
Okay, now I don't want to alarm anybody in this room, but it's just come to my attention that the person to your right is a liar. Also, the person to your left is a liar. Also, the person sitting in your very seats is a liar. We're all liars. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what the research says about why we're all liars, how you can become a lie spotter, and why you might want to go the extra mile and go from lie spotting to truth seeking, and ultimately to trust building.
Okay. Okay, now I was taking notes now because I forget the words too, yes. Okay, so what is her intention in this TED Talk? What does she want to do today?
Identify the people who lies. I mean, first identify that everyone lies, then identify who lies the most, then how to become a truth seeker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but basically she wants to say what the research says about lying, because she has done a lot of research, yes? And she wants to go the extra mile. I mean, what is to go the extra mile? To go the extra mile is to do a great effort, is to do a great job, yes? Is to make an effort, an extra effort to explain, you know, the difference between a lie spotter and a true, you know, seeker, right? And finally, she says that she would like to get trust building. Trust is confianza, right? So when people are reliable, when people do not lie, finally what you get is trust. And then you become a reliable person. Do you remember the adjective reliable that we studied some time ago in another semester? A reliable person is a person that can be trusted. Is a person that says he or she is going to do something and she or he does it. So you believe in that person. You trust this person. You trust this person. Yes? Trust. Trust is confiar and also confianza. The two meanings. And for the students that don't know the difference between true and truth. Yes, true is the adjective and truth is the noun. Yes, true, for the students that do not know, true is the opposite of false, es verdadero. And truth is verdad, la verdad, the noun, okay? So you need to know that difference too, yes? Okay, so we are going to continue and now we are going to listen to Eric Wong, who is a recruiter, yes? This girl is a recruiter for an international IT organization. What is a recruiter? What does she do in her job?
Catch new persons to their organization.
Very good. So here you have the word. Can you see here? For the students that are lost, here it says her occupation, and it says Eric Wong is a recruiter for an international IT organization. So she hires people, yes? Okay, so let's do exercise A. Ignacio, can you read the instructions of letter A, please?
Okay. watch the recruiter Erin Wong talk about her experience with job applicants. According, why do people tend to lie in job interview?
Yes, like at the beginning of the class, Abel, no? No, Abel, no. Camilo. Camilo talk about the job interviews, yes? And here we have, it says here, talk about her experience with job applicants. First of all, you have the verb apply, yes? Apply to a job, es postular. Then you have the application. Yes, the application is the written form that you fill out when you apply for a job. And you are the applicant. The person is the applicant. So in this case, it's el postulante, okay? So here it says, according to her, why do people tend to lie in job interviews? So please listen to her and take notes.
I'm a recruiter and project manager for an international IT organization with experience in recruitment across the Asia-Pacific region. As part of my day-to-day work, I interview candidates for a variety of roles within my organization. Absolutely. Every candidate wants to present themselves the best way they possibly can to increase their chances of getting a job. But it's my job to identify what the candidates may be hiding that could hurt the organization in the long run. The best way. Absolutely. Every candidate wants to present themselves the best way they possibly can to increase their chances of getting a job. But it's my job to identify what the candidates may be hiding that could hurt the organization in the long run. Absolutely. Every candidate wants to present themselves the best way they possibly can to increase their chances of getting a job. But it's my job to identify what the candidates may be hiding that could hurt the organization in the long run.
Okay, yes, so tell me please, the question is, why do people tend to lie in job interviews? Felipe Gonzalez, according to this recruiter.
Because they think with a best presentation, they have more possibles to have a job.
Okay, they have more what?
Possibles?
Possibilities.
Yes.
More chances or possibilities to have a job, right? So they lie because they want to present themselves in the best possible way to increase, yes? To increase the chances, yes, of getting a job. And what is her job at the end of the video? What does she do, Antonio? What does she discover?
She have to discover the people that lie.
But more specific than that, what people are?
I don't know.
Do you know, Valentina? Valentina, do you know?
I think it's okay.
What does she discover and what does she try to do? Valentina.
She says the people who hiding the truth.
People who are, yes, very good. Yes, she tries to identify what people are probably hiding that could hurt the organization in the long run. Valentina, can you read, please, what is in the chat?
What people are probably hiding that could hurt the organization in the long run.
Yes, that could, repeat, could.
Could.
Could hurt the organization. Yes, some people are hiding, yes, some information. Okay, so let's continue with the next exercise. Letter B, please. Hans, can you read? Watch.
Watch and check the things one says people have lied to her about in job interviews.
So what are the options?
Age, reason for leaving a job, computer skills, previous salary, having a certification, work experience.
Check the things one says people have lied in the job interviews, okay?
One of the most common things candidates lie about is why they left their previous organization or why they want to leave their current company. Sometimes I need to figure out if they're looking to leave because of the company's culture or if they were fired due to poor performance. Most people will lie or stretch the truth a little bit if they think they can get away with it. For example, I've interviewed candidates who claim to be skilled in certain IT systems, but when I questioned them more closely, which maybe they weren't expecting, they couldn't give detailed descriptions about how the systems actually work. Generally, people won't lie about facts that can be easily verified, but once I had a candidate who provided a false certificate on his credentials, and another time, a candidate lied on his resume about the years of experience he had working in different companies. Needless to say, he didn't get the job. One of the most common things candidates lie about is why they left their previous organization or why they want to leave their current company. Sometimes I need to figure out if they're looking to leave because of the company's culture or if they were fired due to poor performance. Most people will lie or stretch the truth a little bit if they think they can get away with it. For example, I've interviewed candidates who claim to be skilled in certain IT systems, but when I questioned them more closely, which maybe they weren't expecting, they couldn't give detailed descriptions about how the systems actually work. Generally, people won't lie about facts that can be easily verified, but once I had a candidate who provided a false certificate on his credentials, and another time, a candidate lied on his resume about the years of experience he had working in different companies. Needless to say, he didn't get the job.
Okay, so can you please tell me, Jason? What things she says people have lied to in job interviews, Jason?
Work experience. Reason for leaving a job. Computer skills.
Do you agree with Jason? Computer skills?
Oh, no.
So
I agree.
I heard skills.
Yes,
in the video.
Yeah, but she says that people don't usually lie when the certifications are easily verified. Yes, when they are easily verified. But I thought that I was Okay, let me see here. I was going to write. When people don't lie, when the things that they say are easily verified, obvious, right? You wanted to say something, Hans?
Yes, that after I heard that, the woman Erin said that normally that doesn't happen, but there was a situation with a person that lied about their computer skills. So that's why I think it's right. He's right.
Probably, yes. And also the years of experience. Also work experience and years of experience. And I agree with you, Jason, that it's reason for leaving a job. Yes, reasons for leaving a job, because she says why they left the previous organization. Yes, and why, Sebastian, do you know the other reason? Because first she says why they left the previous organization, and then why they
left, or if they were fired. She had to seek out information about their experience work.
And why they want to leave, and also why they want to leave the current job. She says why, she also says that they lie, I wrote in the chat, that why they left the previous organization and why they want to leave the current job. Some people have jobs, but they want to have a better job, so they want to leave the current. Remember, current is actual. Yes, the current job. So that's another reason, yes? Did you say, Jason, having a certification? That people lie because of having a certification?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. So what are the reasons then? You have 4 reasons.
Reason for leaving a job?
Yes.
Having a certification.
Mm-hmm. You have
computer skills and work experience.
Yes, computer skills and work experience. Mm-hmm. Do you think that it's important to be completely honest in a job interview? There's a question in letter C, critical thinking. It says reflecting. Do you think it's important to be completely honest in a job interview? Remember, the pronunciation is honest, not honest. Huh? You say honest, honesty. Yes? Martin.
I think it's important to be honest, but I think it's more important to be a good speaker. I mean, for example, when we have to speak about the why we should to get the job. I don't know how to say. It's very important to don't have to don't be an ego person. I mean, we have to recognize that all the participants, all the applicants, yeah, all the applicants can be useful for the company, but we have to tell why we can get the job and why we can be better than all the another persons. For me, it's more important to make the difference with the language.
Okay. It's necessary to know your strengths, yes, and your weaknesses. Yes, those 2 words are essential. Strengths Your strengths and your weaknesses, yes? Do you know your strengths and weaknesses? Ignacio Soto, more or less?
So because I think that someone's, but other people can tell that I'm have strengths in things that I don't know.
I don't realize. You
Yeah.
understand? Realize. Remember, guys, realize no es realizar. Realize es darse cuenta. Yes, so probably, Ignacio, you have some strengths that you haven't realized, that other people see in you, right? Is that what you want to say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The weakness too, because I think something, but I realized that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you should have your strengths and your weaknesses ready for your first job interview as a commercial aviation engineers, okay? So you have time yet. Yes, you have how many years more? Two more years? 3 more years to finish and to get your degree?
3, how?
Okay,
Maybe
2 or 3, okay. So you have time to realize your weaknesses and your strengths, okay? Because they usually ask that in job interviews. Okay, something else, guys, some vocabulary. I don't know if Hans or Sebastian said fire. Yes? People are fired when they are kicked out of their jobs, yes? And fired is the informal word, but you can also say dismissed, yes? People are dismissed. And that is what is happening today, yes? What is happening today with the international unemployment? Because it's not only in Chile, yes, it's everywhere. In Spain, it's 30% of unemployment. In the United States, 40 million people are unemployed today. So they are asking for their unemployment insurance. So 1 out of 4 people in the United States is unemployed. And in Chile, they said that 15%, more or less, we have 15% of unemployment today. So many people were fired. Many people were dismissed. Okay? That's the vocabulary. Are your parents working, guys? Is your mother unemployed? Can you please tell me? Sebastian, your mother is working in the bank. Yes?
Yes, she's working in the dining room, actually.
Okay, she's working in the dining room, but she has a job. Jason?
Yes, fortunately.
Fortunately, very good. Jason?
My mother is working.
Your mother and your father, or only your mother?
Only my mother.
And your father?
He doesn't live with me.
Okay, he doesn't live with you, but your mother has a job. Very good.
Yeah, yes.
Camilo?
My mother is working. My father doesn't live with me.
The same situation, Jason's situation. Yes. Okay, but your mother is working.
Yes.
And is she at home now?
No, she's working now.
But is she at home? He got disconnected. Ignacio, what about your family? Who is unemployed in your family? Who is working in your family?
Well, my mother is unemployed, but because he has the, I don't know who say that in English. Está pensionado. He's older and he has the pension. She's retired.
So she receives a pension. Very good. And do you live with your father too?
No, I don't think nothing about my father.
You don't know anything about your father?
No.
Okay. Abel?
Both are working, but are working presentially.
Oh, they are working, you know, they are attending. They are attending. Yes, they are going to work. And where?
Yes.
What do they do? Isn't it dangerous?
Well, my father drives the mining trucks. And my mother works in a company for transportation.
So they have to attend their jobs. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else that would like to talk about his mother, his father, with work, without work, unemployed, or Mariano, in the case of you, is your father and your mother?
Yes, both are working they are working at home.
Okay, but both are working.
Yes.
Fortunately, yes. Luckily, you can say fortunately and luckily. Yes. Oh, it's really hard, guys. It's really hard with the situation that is happening right now, but you are lucky that you have your computers, that you can have your classes, that you are, you know, not wasting your time. Yes. Well, we have to hope, you know, that this is going to be over soon. But unfortunately, we still don't know. We will be locked down or in quarantine for 1 more month at least. And then, you know, there's another problem in Chile, the social crisis. So there will be probably, after we finish with the pandemic, there will be more protests and more strikes. So it's a negative, you know, future, but you should only, you know, focus on your objectives and study hard, okay? That's what you should do. Talking about stretching the truth, guys. Talking about stretching the truth. What is stretching the truth? I want you to read. I want you to read, everybody, silently, this conversation, and then you are going to tell me what you understand by stretching the truth. Okay, so what do you understand by stretching the truth? It says here, I think sometimes it's okay to stretch the truth. Ignacio, what do you think it is?
It's shame, not shame, but cover the thing that you want to say.
Cover? What do you mean by cover?
Say it's like modify.
Modify?
Modify the reality.
Yeah, very good.
But don't don't lie. It's like
But not to lie, not to lie.
not to lie.
Okay, modify, good. Do you agree with him, the rest of the students? Abel, Jason, Valentina, Martin, do you agree with Ignacio? Yes, that's true. Okay, guys, so we are going to see, this conversation. Please, attention to the conversation.
Do you think you have to tell the absolute truth in a job interview?
Not always. I think sometimes it's okay to stretch the truth.
Can you give me an example of what you mean?
Okay. Imagine you want to quit your current job because you have a personality conflict with your boss. And an interviewer asks why you want to leave your current job. What would you say?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to offend my current boss or make anyone feel uncomfortable. What would you say?
I'd probably say something like, I'm looking for new challenges.
Oh, I think I see what you mean. It's probably okay to bend the truth a bit in that case.
Here's another question for you. What would you say if someone asked how long you worked for a certain company?
If it's a cold, hard fact, I think you should just tell the truth. Lying about how long you held a job isn't stretching the truth, it's lying.
Yes, I agree with her. It says lying about how long you held a job isn't stretching the truth, it's lying. Yes, because if you say I have 10 years of experience and that's not true, you only have 5 or less, it's not convenient, right? Okay, so what we are going to learn here, next class is, here on the next page of the handout, of the handout, you have here speculating about the truth. And how can you speculate? You can speculate in present or in past. Yes? When you are not sure about what happened, you start speculating. And in present, you use she might or may, yes? And then the verb in present. Can you please follow me here in point 4.7? Yes, on the next page. Okay, so here you have, she might be telling the truth about meeting Will Smith. She tells so many lies. He may or he may not know what the truth is anymore. He may not know, and she might be, okay, in present. The photo of her bungee jumping can be real, can't be. I don't think she's really that adventurous. But you can also speculate in the past tense. What happened, For example, here, he must have used a picture of someone else's car because he doesn't own a Porsche. She could have lied to us about her exam results. He couldn't have been that close to a lion. That picture must be fake. So when you talk about the past, you use must or could, and then have. Yes, have used, have lied, have been. He could have been. She must have been. Did you know about that African-American person that was murdered by a policeman in Minneapolis? What do you think about that?
I heard, I watched the news and someone says, now there are cameras everywhere. Everybody knows the truth. In the past, the thing he wanted to say is, now there's no racism. There has been racism. I'm sorry.
Racism.
Racism the whole time. Now there are cameras everywhere. you know who really are part of that racism.
Racism.
And I know also that the cop that murdered this guy was a fan of guns and Trump too. So that explains a lot.
Yeah, I think this was really, really unfair. Really unfair. And you're right. In the past, we wouldn't have known the truth. Yes, people have always been racist. You say racist. Yes. But my question is, why did the cop pick him up? Why did the cop catch him? What did he do? What did the American, the black guy do? What did he do? What was the crime?
I read the news, and the report says that someone on the supermarket that the person was called because he was paying with a check, and the woman, in a very racist way, thought that the check was fake or manipulated in somehow. So
the check?
Yes, I mean he was writing a check. There is a way of payment that.
Seba?
Yes.
It was fake cash.
Oh, that's the reason. Yes.
Fake cash.
Not fake, because they don't use checks to pay in the United States.
Use check anymore.
I didn't understand that. Okay, but you get the idea. It was fake cash.
Okay.
So
which is a minor crime.
The person on the supermarket or the market, I don't know, called the police on him.
Okay, so he was using fake cash. That's what you're telling me?
Yes, but that crime is not so big to do in the United States.
No, and I mean,
to get murdered with that, it's not like if you killed someone. No, it's just a minor crime.
It's not criminal.
It's not a crime, okay. I don't know. I really don't know the law over there, but there are no reasons for that way of killing him. He was begging, you know, please, I can't breathe. He was begging. And, you know, the cops, on the contrary, did more on him and they killed him. Anyway, I was just...
It was also like these protests are like in this case it was a detonating for the protest because in Minnesota there have been other cases of racism.
Yes, other cases. There have been other cases of racism. Yes, and luckily now, you know, we are able of having cameras and everything is recorded, so we know what's going on. But it was really a murder, and they should, in my opinion, they should go to jail, all of the cops that were involved in this situation, because that was really, really, you know, I can't find the word, but he was like an animal, you know, an animal. They treated him like an animal. When you kill I don't know, a bird, a chicken, I don't know, it was awful. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw, you know, that video. That was really, really something criminal. Okay, anyway, there's no possibility for the cops to lie now. Can the cops lie in court?
Yes, they could, but nobody's gonna believe them. I mean, the court and the laws and the law system. How do you say it?
The law system.
Yes, and the attorneys and everyone like are very strict, and the time you go on into jail is a long period. So it really works over there, as far as I'm concerned.
But I think that they won't be able to lie, you know, because of the cameras. The evidence is clear. Yes, evidence is clear in this case. Well, guys, we're going to finish now. Remember, okay, next class, no homework for next class. We will continue talking about lying, okay? Have a nice weekend and see you next Wednesday, yes? Goodbye, guys.
Bye, Miss.
Thank you.
Bye, Miss.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Miss,
Martin?
Diego Rojas said to me that at the beginning of the class, he was here and already sent a message at the beginning of the class.
To my
that,
email?
No, here in the chat. So he couldn't use the Zoom correctly in a good way.
Okay.
So
thank you for
only
telling me. Thank you for telling me.
Okay.
He can see the recording, okay?
Okay. I will say it to him.
Tell him, please, to see the recording
Okay.
of the class. Thank you,
Okay.
Martin. Have a good weekend.
Bye, Miss. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.